doctor was stumped. He was lost and didn't know what to do. His flight was cancelled. He was at a small airport and didn't have facilities for a feeder aircraft to land in a storm. And what a storm it was! 1 minute the sky was clear, and the next minute a storm was raging. The journey from the small beach town to Bangalore seemed impossible for Dr. Shetty. But being Bangalore, he had to be the next morning. There was, after all, a huge international conference where he, a prominent cardiac surgeon, had to deliver this paper he had been working on for last 4 days from his beach house. A man of action, he took a lift from the only other passenger back to his cottage and started driving back to Bangalore in the car parked there. He knew it was risky to drive alone in the storm, but then it had no option. He drove right into the storm. The road was waterlogged. The visibility hardly 10 yards. As he shortened the distance between himself and the conference, there were flashes of lightning. And in one such flash, he suddenly saw something on the road and slammed the brake. The car skidded, bumped, and landed squarely by the side of the road and refused to budge. Every effort by him to start the car failed. All he could do was to look around for a shelter. He trudged through the rain and at a distance saw a light and walked towards it to find a small hut. He knocked the door. A tired-looking lady opened the door. "My car broke down," he said. The lady smiled and gestured for him to enter. It was a small but neatly kept hut. A boy was sleeping on a charpoy. She asked him to sit at the foot of it and said she lived here with her son while her husband worked at Bangalore. "Oh, you are shivering. Let me make some tea," she told him. While sipping the tea, the doctor curiously asked, "Were you not afraid to let me in? I could have been anyone." "But I was not alone," she replied. "I have my son and also him," and pointed towards a small mandir in the hut. "Him?" he scoffed. "God? How can you be so foolish? Have you seen him? Have you felt him? There is no God. He is only in your imagination. He is not going to come to your aid. He exists and he is going to help me one day." She firmly said, "Help you? Help you to do what? To turn your heart into a Taj Mahal? Or to make your son an IAS officer?" "No, I don't want all that," she replied. "I only want my son to be cured of his heart ailment." And my husband took him to Dr. Shetty's hospital at Bangalore, but couldn't afford the charges. I pray every day that my son gets admitted to Dr. Shetty's hospital at Bangalore, and I know one day it will happen and my son will be cured. As she turned back after keeping the cup of tea at the corner of hut, she found her visitor with tears, sobbing uncontrollably. The famous doctor had understood why there was the storm and why his car broke down. Yes, He is everywhere.